Uber Sunday is back. Guys, stay tuned. Shout outs to FC for the team today. We got Taunt riding with the heavy duty boots. Man, what a powerhouse. We then we got the next one. We got the brother. We got the, yeah, pretty, Miraidon looks more female. Miraidon looks more male. Yeah. So, let's break it down. Shinpao is always annoying as shit for me. Why am I Terra flying, bro? Bruh. Okay. Sorry about that. Team building with Jam coming tomorrow. I think I'll win with Arceus if I get rid of the Toxapex. I just don't know how that's going to occur. Like, I don't know why Toxapex would ever faint early in the game. And it walls everything else my Miraidon can do. So, that is a thing. That is a thing, if there ever was a thing. Xianpao is a beach. Wow. So let's so we're staring down Miraidon. The beauty of this is that I can potentially burn the pecs. And once you burn the pecs, you earn the pecs. Bars. But pecs mixed is the only thing, unless it's Arceus ground coming in. And he's like, oh, no, Jamster. I'm going to be more strategic about the burn. Oh, we managed to connect. Houston. We have a good thing. But you know, in all seriousness, Arceus getting burnt will open up my Miraidon. It's a huge issue for him. If this has T-Spikes, he'll use it here. If not, we are too nasty with it. Miraidon is a problem right now. If this is physical, I'm in trouble. It's better to go Arceus mid-ground, because if it's physical, I can Iron Defense and Wallet. If it's special, then obviously Tinglu will shut him down. This has to be actually mixed. This can't be set up because he doesn't have a rocker, so it's probably special. I get to go Tinglu, which is a big deal. Tinglu is a big deal. Now Xianpao is nasty though. Gotta be mindful of that Xianpao. He knows I'm Arceus Fairy, so perhaps he won't be as... but Bandit Xianpao is probably lethal as hell. That's why I want to get these bands to go on these rocks. But yeah, I think, let's see, should be special. Origin Giratina. Very interesting. I wonder what he was anticipating. I'd assume it's so. I'm gonna go to Arceus Sphere on the odd chance he has Will-O-Wisp. The reason being is that if that Toxapex does not have Haze, I can sweep him. Oh, I'm Terra Poison. I actually like Terra Ground. I get Terra Poison. I get it. Because Terra Poison is useful for what's it called? You still get the resistance to a lot of Miraidon stuff, and but I mean, I'm just used to Terra Ground. I have a ground type, a fairly solid ground type. So let's see if he has. Okay, so he goes hard Zacian, which implies that he does not have Haze, or he would go Toxapex. Because when you go Zacian, you give up your boost. The old bro isn't the highest in the world, so maybe he just doesn't know. So I hit him. He hits me with the blade of the behemoth. I'm gonna be hitting him with the Will-O-Wisp because this may be packing that crunch, and we don't want no problems. Okay, so it goes to Pex. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. Xianpao, huh? Could Terrafire, and I will Terrafire. I'm not gonna Terra Poison because I don't need to. And this is a big enough issue to where it's worth one-shotting. I actually didn't think I'd outspeed him. He's adamant. So me being Terrafire now obviously hurts in other ways, but I don't think I need my poison type. I don't need a switching on the Pex anymore once my Arceus has been burned. Because what I'm thinking is if that Xianpao came in and clicked the right move, half my team would die. You saw that boy was adamant as a month. You know, he's adamant as hell. So we're gonna Tinglu here, see what the boy's packing. Probably the rocks. So Calm Mind, I figured he was that. So we're free to just go for rocks here. Rocks hurts Giratina. Zacian is a non-factor because I have the Skeledirge. I do need to make sure my Skeledirge is healthy. So now we can Whirlwind. Is it better? Yeah, it's better to Whirlwind here. He expects the Whirlwind, that's why he's going for it. So he's done a double to his Giratina here. Actually should. Should I Eternatus here? Stops Giratina from coming in. Arceus ground pivot. Okay, I expected Giratina, but I'll take this. Because once the Arceus ground goes down, look at his team and then look at this young Electro Drifter. So I am more than happy to invite this Arceus ground in as many times as he'd like. Now he hasn't Terra yet, and that's a concern. But he either just doesn't have rocks on the team. Should just Judgment straight up, yep. Spikes in the Whirlwind. It's a bit greedy. The reason why is this, it's a bit greedy because I figured he has to heal eventually, but it could have been a bit greedy if he went hard Giratina, but then he'd have to defog. So he actually Calm Minds knowing that I'm going to Whirlwind. Hopefully he doesn't get, okay, excellent. This does mean he gets to do whatever he wants and U-turns out, but what I can do is go hard Arceus Fairy. If he blitzes, I'm in trouble, but this positions me excellently versus his Giratina origin form. As he opts for the Zacian and Crown though. The big Crown. As we're Skeledirging this time. He does fucking... I went to Eternatus last time, so I didn't expect him to do this. He has a Will-O-Wisp. These typically don't have stuff like Shadow Ball. Though if I can Wisp him, he's on a timer. I mean, I have seen Shadow Ball variants before, so he defogs, which I figured would happen, but you know, it is what it is. As we're gonna pivot to Tinglu here to get back a rock up. Plus, my plan is working nonetheless, whether he gets rid of the rocks or not. Arceus ground being back healthy is a little concerning, but Arceus Fairy Calm Minding, once his Zacian goes down, is a wrap, right? So I don't think he has Haze on the Pex, but I don't know why he wouldn't. I don't know what his other move would be, because he doesn't have Toxic Spikes. Actually, he may have had Toxic Spikes, he just chose not to use it. So we're gonna Stealth Rock here. Again, I'm more than happy to have him go for... Actually, I'm gonna Earthquake this turn. He has Ice Beam. I didn't know he had Ice Beam. Okay, so now he has to go for Recover, which is great. Oh, he actually goes for... Okay, so he sacks the Arceus, which Tinglu was primarily there for. So if he goes to the Giratina, the defog, he takes rocks. I get to Whirlwind. He doesn't defog. That's wondrous. Now he's in trouble versus this young Miraidon. This Miraidon is about to ride him. Miraidon. So Arceus to cover for the Giratina switch. So he has Surf and he has Recover. So I don't know why it wouldn't be Haze. But so Eternatus here hard to cover for the Giratina double. That's not gonna work twice. That's why I went to it last time. So you're gonna Terra Ghost or something? Terra Steel. That's what I run. That's cool. I didn't know anybody else ran it. I edited my version to run it. I edited the last version I had to run Terra Steel. Obviously now that he has Terra Steel, I can no longer... I mean, couldn't do it anyway, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So Toxic would make sense. I'll try to get these rocks up if I can. Miraidon, this boy's a problem. I shouldn't have gone Skeledirge there. He could have outraged, though the likelihood of that is fairly low, but you know, I could have done it. Coup de Burst. Just packing Earthquake or something. Let's see what you got. I don't know what you got for me. Hex. So he does have Hex. Very interesting. Toxapex takes 39%. That's good damage. And the Sun Tinglu is taking negative damage from these Surfs. And now I can Spike, which hurts Miraidon. It hurts. I could technically stay in and go for Dynamax Cannon into Flamethrower and get a kill, but That's an impatient decision, especially because Miraidon is just waiting for the opportunity to come in and drift him up. And he's fighting really hard to keep the spikes off the field when it's really not that deep. It is, but to keep the spikes off, like, he should be figuring out a way he can break through my team, though I don't think there is one. But like, stopping me getting spikes up isn't going to be his biggest downfall if he can't break through my team. And the reason I say that is because he's doubling around a lot in ways that are stopping spikes. Or maybe he's not thinking about spikes, maybe he's thinking about something else. But I have no reason to hard switch to any of my sweepers, especially Miraidon. So Tinglu will get covered. I wouldn't be shocked to see him double again, but as I said, if he surfs, because the sun is up, it does less, and I'm a Tinglu. So wise Giratina play, but I just spike endlessly until he knocks me out and I get my Miraidon switch and get a KO. But these hazards are staying up. I don't care what you do. So I'm gonna pause until he realized. Turns out he realized immediately. And I ain't mad at him. Like, you should check to see if I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. So now Electro Drift cannot be guarded against. He may go hard Miraidon just to keep him on, right? And at least play the speed tie game. Jeez, that did so much. That did enough. And I haven't even used my Miraidon yet. Like, we're not even talking about the fact that my Miraidon hasn't reared its pretty head yet. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a big deal. That's a big deal right there. So I never go Arceus Fairy because, you know, if he blitzes me, I'm in trouble. The Dragon Claws, that's okay. That is okay. As we have the Fairy of the Arceus. Besides, I knew, actually that might not even be choiced. Maybe though. It doesn't matter. I mean, choice banded. Like 43%. I don't think that's banded because I have no investment. Though I have a lot of HP, and the defense is no joke. I have a lot. I forget sometimes how much HP an Amherst has naturally. Like, that is no joke. But I am max HP. I thought that was just natural HP. Jeez, the HP stat on that guy. So Arceus Fairy. This is where he would double to Toxapex if he could. That's what I'd do. I mean, not double. I mean, double Dragon Claw, predicting me to double to Toxapex. So let's see. Okay, doubles to Miraidon, expecting me to switch out, which makes sense. Problem is, you take the spikes, which is why I prioritized it so much. Man, it's taking that burn. Taking that burn. So we're gonna speed this game up and go Miraidon here. Even if he Toxics, it won't make a difference. So we can hit that. One Mon is finally down. When's the last time a Mon died, bros? Last Mon that fainted was, well, my Tinglu. But on his team, I guess the Arceus, however many turns ago, I think Zacian getting sacked guaranteed the game. Because, yeah. Wait, why does it cry? When did I kill the Miraidon? I don't remember killing the Miraidon. Miraidon, Iron Defense. Harsh Sunlight fainted. Judgment not very effective. Could have sworn he switched that out. Dragon Claw. Fuego. Oh, okay. Fuego was hurt, but he doubled there, and then an Iron Defense, and then he switched it out. I judgmented the Pex as he recovered, and then he went Zacian. Yeah, I don't remember the Miraidon actually ever dying. That is interesting. I must have missed something. Sunlight Sending. Iron Defense, then he switches it out, turn 47. Then I switch to Miraidon as he recovers. Then he switches hard to Zacian. So yeah, when it switched back out, I guess the game just counted it as a dead Mon just because it died to hazards. Oh, okay. Oh, he did send it out. He sent it out. Okay. I didn't know it stacked those into one turn. So 2 Pokemon came out on one turn. That's very interesting. I didn't know that's out. Because I was looking for the turn. So yeah, so he technically had 2 Pokemon out on one turn. That's quite interesting. I didn't know that was possible. I guess the turn officially starts when the Pokemon has an option, right? I guess if it dies on entry, it didn't have an option. But that was a 50 turn game. Excellent first game. Let's get this party started for the next. Now we're back. Basculegion, my favorite Pokemon to face. Deep, deep sarcasm. I don't know. I like something sexy about rain that I like. It's definitely my. Is rain my favorite weather? I don't know. I gravitate to water, so maybe is rain my favorite weather? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say the thing I get the most satisfaction is water stacked moves. Like I like sun as well, but the satisfaction I get from like a Inteleon's torrent boosted hydro pump in the rain with Terra water is not even close to the feel. Like that feeling, and like let's say the opposite, which is like a Charizard's fucking blast burn or something in the sun with solar power, and like that doesn't give me as much satisfaction getting that kill as the water kill. So I'd say rain is my favorite weather. What's your favorite weather? Comment down below if you made it this far into the video. But the key to dissecting my opponent's team is my Eternatus, because the Eternatus cannot be stopped. You know, it cannot be stopped. Miraidon would suffer if the Kyogre is minus speed. Miraidon is a big issue too, but Eternatus is key. I could also destroy him with my Arceus. I'm not sure how he's going to beat that. We'll see when the time comes. Excuse me. Spikes go a long way. Miraidon can't touch his. Okay, so we're going to beat down his damn Iron Treads to pieces. I'm going to beat it to pieces. Palafin makes some sense. It's a risky ass lead. So risky ass lead if I let him ride it. I think he could have lost him onto Rider if I click the right move turn 1. He may flip turn. So he risked Palafin getting Dynamax Cannon. If you saw how much Flamethrower did, Dynamax Cannon would have washed this Palafin. But Palafin is a non-factor to me. You took the risk. It paid off. I don't even think he knows what he's doing, truth be told. Considering he went Arceus Fairy after that. So I think he's just clicking stuff. Do have the pressure, so Judgment. Okay, so it goes Ogre Kai. This could be Specs. Ice Beam for sure. Which this is too important of a mon to risk. If it's Scar's Ice Beam, I can live. I'll live both. I don't want to take a Scum Strats. Sky is Scum. I'm glad I saw T-Wave early because my Arceus getting T-Waved would be an issue. So now I think the conditions have been met. Like I really don't know how he's going to beat my Arceus. So we're going to find the fuck out. Tinglu loses to 99% of his team. If he goes to the Water Stab, I'll stand. Basculegion, very interesting. I don't get this double. What did I just have? And I had Eternatus in. Because Basculegion is, with no kills up, is nothing to a Miraidon. Bro really just forfeited. I just rocked you for 3 turns, bro. Come on, bro. I didn't even attack. I guess the Thunder Wave miss really grinded his gears, which I get. Right? Mattered for sure. Got up this game immediately, and it's a high ladder opponent. It's almost where I'm at. It's damn near 1500s, which is high ladder Ubers for the or mid ladder. So this looks like we're finna go to war, ladies and gentlemen. Not really, depending on how he plays his Toxapex. The issue is that I have Outrage instead of Dragon Claw, which I prefer to have Dragon Claw. You know, there's a fairy on every team. If I had Outrage, I could do. I mean, if I had Dragon Claw, I could have clipped his pecs for a little bit. It's gonna be an interesting one. I think similarly to the last one, Skeletor is gonna be big for the Will-O-Wisp spreading and to shut down that Zacian. More so the Will-O-Wisp spreading because Pex is annoying, and I don't think they like to run Black Sludge or a healing item. So that plus burn plus repeated Dynamax cannons is no joke, because I don't know how he forces out Mighty Tornadoes once this party bus starts going. For that reason, you know, especially because I don't know how he beats Tinglu. If I wither down his Tinglu, I mean, I guess his Arceus ground could be problematic, but yeah, I think the combination of my defensive core might just carry this entire game. I'm curious to see how he's going to break through this. So Pex is a wise lead. I get to stall out two toxics here with the pressure, unless he has toxic spikes. Does have toxic spikes. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, so excellent. So I'm seeing Tinglu / interesting. He's in a predicament because he can't go to his to chilling water, but he's gonna get stalled out too. Okay, so I know his whole set now. So he can't touch my Arceus Fairy. These are the things I'm talking about. Like, Arceus Fairy is finna go to down here. And he can't touch Skeledirge. Well, he can chilling water, but I can't touch Miraidon. So that's useful, because that means I can go Miraidon and back to my Dynamax Cannonist. And he's wasting recovers, so I can always just go Miraidon into I can U-turn into. So he's showing me his moveset, which you definitely want to do this early, especially because I don't think he had to. Him showing me that he doesn't have haze is big. Oh Lord. And I go back to Eternatus. Is it worth toxicking Tinglu? Doesn't have any hazard control, and weather is amazing, so I do think it is worth it. So Iron Defenses as he opts for his own Tinglu. I just realized I don't have hazard control. I didn't notice that until now. His hazard control is defog. I have boots users on all sides. If he switches hazards with me, if he trades hazards with me, he's gonna really suffer too. My Miraidon, because he has the Whirlwind. Oh, he fucking gets it first. Excellent. I want him toxic. Ghost Corviknight. So you're gonna do all that just to give me all these hazards, brother? Okay. So the Pex is not boots. That is not what it is. I only have so many Dynamax cannons, so I do want to be mindful of that. The issue is that now my Miraidon just claps you, because I'm gonna Draco Meteor into. This is why you don't want to play it like this. I just Draco Meteor into U-turn, and you're finished. You're a finished guy because you gave me so many hazards. And all I have to do is go to something that has heavy duty boots. Well, I guess I could go to my Tinglu, but I don't think that's best. What could he do? He could Whirlwind, he could EQ. Skeledirge isn't gonna take shit from EQ though. Skeledirge is the best play. EQ won't even do half. And I get to slack off. I'm actually faster. Okay, that's good. If he whirlwinded there, I'd have been in a predicament. So now I've neutered his leftovers and he's doing less. So if I get something good, that's something good right there. That's perfect right there. If I Terra Fire, I kill this. But I can't absorb T-Spikes at that point, which is too big of a problem. So I'll give him the hazards so I can set them back up. I actually wouldn't have killed him. That's interesting. I'm glad I didn't Terra Fire there. I Actually would not have killed him. He's pressure. He's going to defog anyway, so there's no point in me doing it that turn. We're going to use up a lot of his roosts here. I'm losing up a lot of my flamethrowers because he's pressure. But he's lost far more value than I have. And now my Miraidon is just Draco, 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 Draco. I have 4 Dynamax cannons, which isn't ideal. So instead of wasting another, we've wasted 3 of his roosts. And now I can Draco, Draco. Actually, we'll U-turn here. U-turn is better on the Arceus ground switch. But I don't know how he's going to beat my Arceus. So he actually goes Tinglu, which I'm surprised by. Pex comes in now. But problem is that Miraidon comes in now. How much did U-turn do? 16%. What's the Tinglu at? 19. Still U-turn. There's no drawback. There's the Arceus ground. We're going to gradually chip this thing. This thing takes a little more gradual chip. As the Pex comes in. Why do I feel so deja vu right now? Like I've been here before. Spikes are better than rocks. The Corviknight can do whatever it wants. She forgot that defog gets rid of the U-turn is gonna matter because eventually I'm gonna Draco on the Arceus switch, but I need to condition him first. How did I get damage on me? I don't even remember. Oh, this shit is helmet. I'm like, why the fuck am I getting lower? Okay, that's what the item is. Okay, cool. Okay, so it goes Tinglu wisely enough. We're catching on to my drift, if you know what I'm saying. Clever, huh? But yeah, now I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp freely, and the only thing on this team is gonna take it is Pex or Miraidon. The Pex being helmet, I literally wasn't even paying attention to that. Not that it changes anything, but it is just funny that I wasn't paying attention to it. Just from you know, damn, that's something you want to pay attention to, kind of thing. It's not insignificant, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So he's at 72 mini. He's Dracoable. He's gonna recover here as he should. He Dragon Dances. Interesting. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to speak Spanish out here. That's concerning. That's concerning. I get Zacian, which is great. If it's Crunch Zacian, it's not great. But me getting rid of his attack boost is going to matter with my Arceus Fairy. So it goes for Play Rough. Slack off here. Primarily because I'd assume, okay. Ooh, okay. We evolving? That is concerning. Terrifier. Does the defense drop affect me? I think it does. I think it makes it do more. I don't remember. Yeah, that first player up there. Okay, so it is doing more to me. So he's gonna crunch here. Okay, that's not good. All right, my Miraidon isn't doing shit. So he play roughs again. I get a sun boost. He's only +1. So I'm going for broke with my Arceus Fairy. I'll just need this Toxic. If I force it out, I get rid of the attack boost, which is big. That boy was hurting my Skeledirge a little bit. Though the attack boost is irrelevant for the Skeledirge, but you know, so okay. So I force him to switch, which is blessed. Is this it? Is this where the rubber meets the road? What I'll do is heal my Skeledirge first. The Toxic Spikes don't matter. Crunch did how much to me? Crunch did about... Crunch again, crit fishing or defense drop fishing. Yeah, so Miraidon. Miraidon's a good play. Probably Draco here. Like, Tinglu doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. Now I rocks into Eternatus into Arceus. He specs. So, and this is where shit hits the fan. He's gonna go to Pex and try to T-Spikes and all that shit. But now I Calm Mind. Now Iron Defense. And let's see what you got. See what you got for me. This won't work because he can't boost his special defense. I'm pretty sure he's max defense. Actually, nah, based on how much he took from. Guaranteed loss there. Plus this judgment to a K once I see Iron Head. He needed to literally crit the first Iron Head. You can't make this shit up, boys. You really can't make this shit up, man. You literally needed to crit the first Iron Head. I should have went Scarlet there. Okay. That's incredibly frustrating, man. It's incredibly frustrating. It's not over, but it's over. It's not over, but it's over. What would I sack here? Corby. Oh, you don't even sack Corby. You go back to Arceus. Well, actually, you do sack Corby. Yeah. And go to Arceus and fucking go for. Oh, he goes back to Miraidon. I think if I win this tie, he dies. It's really fucking lame. Yeah. But that's it. I can't believe that shit, bro. If I saw Iron Head, I'd Terra Poison, so I couldn't lose, even if he crit me with the Iron Head. He literally needed to crit the first one. Well, I guess I got my answer on how he wins, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.